Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book your personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help us all on our paths to our highest vibrational good. So my lunar brothers and sisters, what I want to look at here, right, we're in the thick of it now. You know, if you've been watching any form of astrology or tarot, you know that this time of the year, we've been talking about it for a while, was going to be particularly quite intense. We have the High Priestess here as the key to the week, right? And the High Priestess is one of the cards, specifically for me, the card that represents the sign of Cancer. And, you know, there's a whole bunch of reasons for that. If you haven't seen it, check out the series that I'm doing with Heather from Astrology with Heather. We're putting out a whole series of how the tarot, the major arcana and the astrological zodiac interact, right? So if you want to see that, check it out. With that said, the High Priestess, for me, this week is really kind of telling us you've got to pay attention to your intuition. As far as I'm concerned, Cancer is the most psychic of the signs. You know, fight me on that. I don't care. I really don't. That's my opinion. I said what I said and I'm sticking by it. Maybe I'm a little bit biased because Cancer is my moon sign, but meh, we'll see. Outside of that, this week, I actually feel like there's a couple of things that are coming through from this card. One, you really do need to pay attention to your intuition because it's going to be screaming things at you this week. And I don't mean like, oh, you know, I'm getting a little message about this. It's going to be strong. It's going to be powerful. It's going to really be activated. Pay attention to what comes up through your dreams, through your intuition, through those little gut instinct moments that you get, because the chances are you're getting powerful messages this week. Now, outside of that, remember the High Priestess is always something hidden that is being revealed. And this week, I really do feel like there is going to be some sort of secret that is spilled. Now, do I believe this is on the wider world stage? Yes. Do I believe that this is going to happen for us in our personal microcosm as well? Yes, absolutely. Whether this is you choosing to spill a secret or whether it is one that you are learning something this week is going to be highlighted to you. And I think this is going to be a very powerful moment for that, for sure. All right, with that said, let's have a look at what's happening with our cards for our, okay, so one card has decided to jump out face up, and it is the Four of Swords. For your actions and options this week, all you got to do, all you have to do this week, Cancer, is sit back and let it all unfold. Right? This week you are everything in you, because you know when the Cancerian intuition hits, it's visceral. Like, we feel it in our gut, we feel it on our body, on our skin. Like, you know, I smell the rain before it even comes. You know, little weird things like that. Our intuition, you know, like you feel it. I can taste it in the air. I can, you know, like it's the same with my dreams. I know when I've dreamt something that's going to come to pass, I know because I feel it. This week, your actions and options card, being the Four of Swords, is saying to you, sit still. All you need to do is stay still. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to make any rash decisions or big moves. You just need to sit still, and everything that you need or want to know is going to find you. All right. For your communications and conversations, you have the Moon card. I mean, yeah, you know, this is why I love the Tower. You've got the Moon card. This week, whatever or whoever is out of place or is not in its integrity or their integrity is going to be revealed. Mark my words for this, right? I mean, look at this. You've got the Moon card, which can represent the past. It can represent things that are hidden or being hidden. It can represent the confusion that we feel when, you know, when something just feels off and you're like, hang on a sec. Am I missing something here? This week you're going to discover what it is that you have missed, or what it is that has been hidden from you, what it is that's in your vicinity, whether this is in your location, whether it's something that's been hidden from you. This week it's all going to be revealed. So it's going to be a very interesting week. I mean, you know, this is my moon sign that I'm reading for. So at the moment I'm kind of like, okay. You know, I'm paying attention. For our money and materials, we've got the Six of Wands. So look at that. No matter what happens around you, no matter what people try to do to you, no matter what people try to allow to befall you, no matter what, they can't stop what is divinely guided for you, right? So ain't nobody or nothing stopping your bag this week, right? When it comes to your finances, when it comes to your home, when it comes to your physical body and health and vitality, you are covered. You are protected. You've got the Six of Wands, right? This is a great card for money, because it means that you're getting a boost or a blessing or a boon of some sort. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, you've got this under the Four of Swords. This week, if you have time or whatever, you're warranted to take a break. Remember what I said, just take your time with it. There's nothing that you need to rush this week. All things will unfold in their own perfect time, and all people that need to be seen as they are will be seen, right? That's all I'm going to say on that front. And then finally, when it comes to the home and environment, this is about just really taking it easy, especially with the moon card there as well in the communications. This week, it could be as well that either some family member, somebody's going to try to suck you into some form of drama. You don't necessarily need to be a part of it, right? You can give your opinion, state the facts, and then just kind of dip out of it. Don't let them hook you in that emotional way. All right, for your love and relations, you have the Queen of Wands. So this could be, I mean, because it's underneath the moon card, for those of you that are partnered, this, and you've got the Six of Wands there as well, this could be a very easy, a very sensual, a very sexual week where you are connecting to a partner on a really deep, intimate level. There could be moments of telepathic communication. There could be moments of, you know, just knowing what that person's thinking at the right moment. Like, this could be a really powerful time for connection and sexuality and sensuality between partners and relationships. For those of you that are single, this could be you meeting somebody or reconnecting with somebody from your past. For some of you, it definitely feels like that could be the case. For others of you, this could be that you are meeting somebody that just seems to have, you know, like sometimes you meet someone and you're like, I don't know why. I know I've never met you, but I feel like I've met you before. This could be a week where you feel that kind of connection. And then when it comes to your family ties, this is an interesting one, because the Queen of Wands, aside from everything else that I've talked about, she represents where we need to set a boundary. So whether this is with your mother, whether it's with a sister, whether it's with an aunt, this week you might need to set a boundary with an important or certainly connected woman in your life. So when it comes to your family ties or even your friendship, because, you know, I know from personal, sometimes the family that you talk about or talk to aren't necessarily by blood, you know, they're the people that you've chosen as your tribe. But this week it does look like you're having to set some sort of boundary with possibly what is very likely to be a woman in your life. And the reason I say that is not just because it's the Queen of Wands. Let's go dig a little deeper beyond this now. You've got the moon card, very feminine energy from that card. You've got the High Priestess. You know, no matter who you read for, if it's in a man's spread, this is very likely his girlfriend, his wife, or his mother. In a woman's spread, it usually represents her as wife and mother, or it will represent her own mother, or the most important woman in her life, i.e. her wife, her girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? Like, so this is why I say, whoever this person is that you're likely to have to set a boundary with this week, it's going to be a feminine energy in your life. All right, so it's not always a court card, you know. I'm going to get into that whole subject at a later date anyway. With that said, I wish you all an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Remember, this week it's all coming. It's all coming to light. So all you need to do is sit back and wait. And it's funny because I'm now literally remembering all the people that are Cancerians that I've read for. I'm remembering snippets of their readings, and I'm like, yeah, I said this time would be a time of revealing, and here we are. So I'm really intrigued to see how this plays out for all of us in our different in our different aspects. With that said, take care, have an amazing week. I'll see you soon.